You faithfully take your calcium supplement every single day, trusting it to build strong bones. But the frustrating truth is, scientific studies suggest a significant portion of that calcium may be passing right through your body, never even reaching them. It's a deeply frustrating thought, isn't it? To do everything right, to take your supplements faithfully, and yet to still worry if you're actually getting the protection you need. Hello, I'm Dr. Emily Hart, and I'm here today to help you turn that uncertainty into confidence. For years, I've worked with incredible women just like you who are committed to their health, but feel like they're missing a key piece of the puzzle when it comes to bone strength. Today, we're going to find that missing piece together. So let's start with this calcium paradox. You've been told for decades that calcium builds strong bones, and that is absolutely true. But there's a secret that the instructions on the bottle don't tell you. Imagine your calcium supplement is a special delivery, a crucial package of strength destined for your bones. You swallow the pill, and that package arrives right on the doorstep of your gut, ready to get to work. But there's a problem. The door to your bloodstream is locked. No matter how many packages of calcium arrive, they just pile up outside, unable to get in and do their vital job. Most of it is simply escorted out of your body, never getting the chance to fortify your skeleton. This is why you can take calcium every day for years and still not see the bone density results you hope for. It's not about how much you take, it's about how much you absorb. And that simple, frustrating image of a locked door is at the very heart of the problem. It explains that feeling of doing all the work without getting the reward. It's a feeling so many of us share. As we get into the solution, I would just love to know, where are you watching from today? Please tell me in the comments. It's wonderful to see our community of strong, vibrant women coming together from all over the world. And if you're new here, and you want to continue this journey to better health with us, please consider subscribing. So what's the key? How do we unlock that door and let all that wonderful bone-building calcium flood into your body where it truly belongs? Well, the answer is simpler than you might think, and it's likely a vitamin you've already heard of, but perhaps you haven't understood just how critical its role as the gatekeeper truly is. The key, my friends, is vitamin D3. Think of vitamin D3 as the master key, perfectly crafted to fit the lock on your intestinal wall. When you take calcium by itself, the door remains shut. But when you take calcium with vitamin D3, it's as if the key slides into the lock, turns with a satisfying click, and the door swings wide open. This one simple action allows that calcium to finally pass from your gut into your bloodstream, where it can begin its journey to strengthen you from the inside out. It is the absolutely essential first step in making your calcium supplement work for you, not just pass through you. Without this key, the most expensive, highest quality calcium in the world is virtually useless. And here's something that surprises so many people I speak with. While we lovingly call it the sunshine vitamin, for most of us, especially as we move past 60, and for those of us living in less sunny parts of the world, getting enough D3 from the sun alone is nearly impossible. As we age, our skin becomes less efficient at producing it, and even on a bright day, simple things like sunscreen, clothing, and even the time of day can prevent us from making the amount our bones are crying out for. It's why for many, supplementing with D3 isn't just a good idea. It's a profound necessity for true bone health. Have you ever wondered if you get enough sun for your vitamin D needs? I'd be fascinated to hear your thoughts on this in the comments below. But unlocking the door and getting calcium into the bloodstream is only half the battle. This is so important. Once it's freely flowing in your system, how do we make absolutely certain it goes to the right place, your bones, and not somewhere we don't want it? There's another, often overlooked nutrient that acts as a kind of traffic cop for your calcium, a secret ingredient that most people are missing from their daily routine. This incredible nutrient, the second crucial helper in our trio, is vitamin K2. If vitamin D3 is the key that opens the door, think of vitamin K2 as the activator. It flips a switch on specific proteins, turning them into tiny dedicated calcium magnets. These magnets then pull the calcium directly out of your bloodstream, and lock it onto the surface of your bones and teeth where it belongs. It ensures that the building materials you've just absorbed are delivered right to the construction site. And just as importantly, vitamin K2 directs calcium away from where it can cause harm. It prevents calcium from being deposited in your arteries, kidneys, and other soft tissues. This is a benefit that goes far beyond just bone health. It's about cardiovascular wellness, too. It's the difference between building a strong house with bricks and mortar and just leaving the bricks piled up on the lawn where they can get in the way. Taking calcium and D3 without K2 is like letting a flood of delivery trucks into your city with no street signs or addresses. With K2, every single package gets to its rightful destination, making you stronger and safer. So now we have all the pieces of the puzzle: the precious building material, which is calcium, the key to get it inside, which is vitamin D3, and the activator to guide it home, which is vitamin K2. The final beautiful step is putting it all together into a simple, effortless morning routine that works with your body, not against it. Let's talk about how you can do that starting tomorrow morning. This is where it all comes together in what I love to call the Bone Strength Trio. It's your new morning ritual. Taking calcium, vitamin D3, and vitamin K2 together at breakfast is so incredibly powerful because it creates a beautiful synergy. The reason breakfast is the ideal time is twofold. First, as we've discussed, all three work as a perfectly coordinated team. They need to be present at the same time to do their jobs effectively. Second, and this is very important, both vitamin D3 and vitamin K2 are what we call fat-soluble vitamins. This simply means they are absorbed much better when you take them with a meal that contains a little bit of healthy fat. This doesn't have to be complicated at all. It could be the milk in your morning cereal or oatmeal, a lovely slice of avocado on your toast, a couple of eggs, or a small handful of walnuts. That little bit of fat acts as a carrier, helping to shuttle these vitamins into your system so they can get to work opening the doors and directing traffic for your calcium. When you think about how much to take, it is always best to have a conversation with your doctor or a trusted healthcare provider to find the perfect dosage for your unique body and needs. But as a general guide, you can look for a high-quality calcium supplement, and often you can find a combined D3 and K2 supplement, which makes it wonderfully convenient. Some companies even create bone health formulas that have all three together in one pill. Just remember the principle. Take them together and take them with food. I encourage you to see this not as another chore or one more pill to swallow, but as your first, most important act of self-care for the day. It's a simple three-part promise to your future self that you are building a stronger, more resilient foundation to carry you through a vibrant, active life. So let's bring it all home. Today, we've unraveled the calcium paradox. We've learned that calcium, when it's all alone, is like a package that can't be delivered. We discovered that vitamin D3 is the essential key that unlocks the door, allowing that calcium into your bloodstream. And we revealed that vitamin K2 is the crucial activator that guides that precious calcium directly to your bones, while keeping it away from your arteries. You are no longer just passively taking a supplement and hoping for the best. You understand the why behind the what. And this knowledge is about more than just bone density. It's about the confidence to pick up your grandchild, the freedom to enjoy a long walk without worry, and the power to build a future full of vibrant, active, and joyful days. You are transforming a simple daily habit into a powerful, intentional act of building that life, one morning at a time. Your first step is simple. The next time you look at your supplements, just read the labels. Are D3 and K2 part of your daily routine? If they aren't, your next step is to have a conversation with your healthcare provider about how you might incorporate them. That one small conversation could be the single most important step you take for your strength and well-being this year. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. It's a privilege to share this journey with you. Remember, every single morning is a brand new opportunity to build a stronger you. You have the knowledge, you have the power, and you are so incredibly worth the effort. Take wonderful care of yourself, and I'll look forward to seeing you in our next video.